So I'm just going to click on new project here. I'm going to name my project. But mind you, when you want to name your project, make sure you are not naming your project with a name that has been in existence before to avoid the clips overlapping. So I'm going to name it Untitled Export 7. Yes, and create. So when you create, you are going to see uh, the the workspace. I mean the interface. So this is an interface now in Premiere Pro, and in this interface there are key elements in video editing, and the key elements are the menu bar. This is the menu bar where we have the file, the edit, the clip, the sequence, the markers, and the rest. In this menu bar, you can import whatever you want to import. You can also export whatever job you've done. And also we have the two bar. This is the toolbar. Here in this toolbar, we have all the tools you want to use, but mostly it shows the frequently used tools. And also we have the workspace. This is a workspace. A workspace, the main area where you spend most of your time editing, which typically include the timeline. Here is the timeline, the preview. Here is the preview, yes, and we also have a place where you can arrange clips, transitions, and effects. So arranging clips, transition, and effects, you arrange them here in the timeline. Yes, that's where you arrange your transitions, the effects, and all that. But the workspace is a place where you do all different kind of jobs. This is a workspace. This project panel is a workspace. This program panel is a workspace. This control panel is a workspace too. And the timeline is also a workspace. So this timeline itself is where you will do what? We do all the workings, cutting of clips, adding of transitions, and all sort of things you want to do, all sort of effect is being done on the timeline. And we also have the preview window. This is a preview window. This preview window is where everything you do is being displayed. It is a monitor screen, a preview window where everything is being displayed. Also, we have a project panel. This is a project panel where everything that is being imported is being stored. Whether it is a video, whether it is a transitional packs, whether it's a light packs, everything is being stored here in the project panel. Also, we have the controls. What do you mean by controls? Control are buttons, slides, and other interactive elements that allows you to adjust settings, apply effects, and perform tasks. So this is the control button. When you come here now, this is a control button where you can do whatever you want to do. But before anything can display here, we have to import a clip first. So how do you import a clip? When you are importing a clip, for those who are using a Windows system, you import a clip with a Control I, but for MacBook we import with Command I. But for a beginner, let me start with this. You go to the file and you click on import. When you click on import, it takes you directly to your file manager where you can actually choose whatever clip you want to edit. Okay, let me choose this now. Let me choose a clip. Let me choose this and import. So click on import. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is just a way to import. So after importing, and you want your clip to be in the timeline, because like I said the other time, whatever you are editing is going to be on the timeline. So what you do is what you drag you click on your tool here, the select tool. That is the work of the select tool. The select tool is used to what? To select whatever function you want to use on Premiere Pro. So when you select your select tool, you go on the clip and you long press the clip and you drag it to the timeline. When you drag it to the timeline, it automatically what shows on the preview window. It automatically shows on the preview window. So after you see that, now that there is a clip here, now we now have the words, the controls, the buttons. This is a controls. These are buttons. Here you can do whatever you want to do. This is a position that you can use. Let's say you want to reduce the length of the video, or you want to increase it. You can increase it here too. Yes. So depending on however suits you. So that is about the element of video editing interface. Now, what are the types of video editing interface? We have different types of video editing interface. We have linear interface, we have non-linear interface, we have touch-based interface. What is a linear interface? A linear interface is an interface where the timeline is the central focus. This is the timeline, like I said the other time. In a linear interface, you only see this timeline in the whole screen, and it is being used in the olden days. That is the olden days method of editing videos. They don't have this monitor and everything all together in one screen. They have the monitor separately and they have the timeline separately. But in a non-linear interface, this is a non-linear interface. Premiere Pro uses a non-linear interface. And what I mean by non-linear interface is a non-linear interface allows for more flexibility and creativity in editing process. It lets you see everything you want to edit at the same time. We have the timeline here, we have the preview window here, we have the project panel here, we have the effects panel here, everything all together in one interface. That is what we call non-linear interface. Also, we have touch-based interface. What is a touch-based interface? A touch-based interface is an interface designed for touch-based device such as tablet or smart screen or smartphones rather. In your phones, you can see you can press, you can touch the screen however you want. That is a non-based interface. So let's go to the tools. Yes, like I said the other time, this is a tool panel. So these are the tools you want to use. So what are tools itself? When you're talking about tools, what are tools in video editing? In video editing, tools refers to the various software and functions that allows you to manipulate, enhance, and transform your video footage however you want it to go. So here now we have different kind of tools. We have the selection tool, we have track select forward tool, we have repo edit tool, we have razor tool, we have sleep tool, and so on and so forth. But let me show you the function of all these tools. Now, this is a selection tool. Like I said the other time, we use selection tool to select whatever you want to do. Like you want to select here, you want to select something here. This is the work of the selection tool. Whatever you want to select, you can select here. Yeah, you can use it to drag whatever you want to drag, dragging down the audio or whatever you want to drag down. So that is the work of selection tool. That's what it does basically. Yeah, and also we have razor tool. What is the work of this razor tool? This razor tool is used to cut in between clips. It's used to cut in between clips. Okay, let's say this clip now. This is one clip here. Now that I click on this razor tool, it gives me this blade tool. Now with this blade tool, I can cut my clip wherever I want to cut it. Okay, let's say this clip is too long now and I want to like shorten it. I can just I've just cut in between this clip now. So if I like, I can go on, I can delete this here. I don't want it here. So this is all I want. So that is the job of that razor tool. It helps you to what? To cut in between clips and do whatever you want. So as a video editor, a razor tool is very, very important because that is what helps you to cut the clips you are working on. Also, we have what? We have pen tool. What is the work of this pen tool? A pen tool is a tool that is being used to edit sounds, that is being used to edit the audio part of a clip, edit the audio part of the clip. Let's say I want to edit the audio part of this clip now. I use my pen tool. I come down here, and the function of this place is for you to increase or decrease the clips however you want it. So now that I have my pen tool, I can select whichever part of the clip I want to reduce or increase the volume. Now I've selected one part. I drag this place down. Yes, then I can play from here.
This is a testimony we receive. Click the learn more button to place your
going to fade
and protect yourself from high blood pressure.
Yes, that is the work of pen tool. A pen tool is used to select in between the audio, however you want it, whatever clip you are working on, the audio part of it, you can select any part you want to select and do justice to it. So that's all about the pen tool. Of this text tool. Text tool, you can click on the text tool. Yes, the text tool. What is the function of this text tool? It is used to write anything you want to write on the screen of your clip. You can use it to write anything on your clip. Okay, let me show you how it's been done now. This is a clip now, and I choose and I select the text tool. Here I can just right click on the preview window and type whatever I want to type. Untitled folder. So untitled folder. This is the work of the type tool. It allows you to write whatever you want. It allows you to write whatever you want to write on the monitor screen. So that's the job of the